Hello, this is Mr. Evilcheese, and this is my review of the Star Wars Black Series 6-inch scale Imperial Royal Guard action figure made by Hasbro. Now here's a look at the box. You can see a little art there. He is number 38. There's the back, and there's a description if you want to read it. Well, let's open this guy up. So there he is, opened up. Or should I say, there they are, because I bought two of them, and they're pretty awesome. They are actually more awesome than they appear, because underneath of their robes is a lot of cool looking armor, which wasn't on previous versions of this that I had. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with these. I do have a little bit of a gripe with them, but we'll get to that. Yeah, let's start going over these guys. These are one of the ones that I really wanted. On my most wanted list, I really wanted this. I mean, I made a video of most wanted list, but these were already announced at the time. But before they were announced, these are one of the ones I really wanted them to make. Because I always liked these guys. They're really cool. They don't do anything in the movies but just stand there, but they just are unique looking. They're memorable. I don't know, there's something freaky about them. I like them. But yeah, let's start going over these guys. One thing that sucked is, this is the first one that I opened. There's a rubber band that's wrapped around him in the package, and it actually wrinkled up his cloak or robe, whatever, and it's like got like a permanent wrinkle there. I mean, it might be able to be fixed, but I don't know. That kind of sucks, and I was afraid it would happen to this one. This one it didn't really seem to happen to. I mean, there's a little bit of wrinkling down at the bottom, but it's not as bad and noticeable as this one is. But other than that, I think both of these are pretty much the same. Well, there's a little bit of a weird wrinkle thing going on up at the shoulder on this one. So this one's got two problems. But this one seems to look pretty good. I guess I'll go over one of the problems I have. It's not a huge deal, but it's the color of the helmet part and the robe should match. They should be almost the same color, but they're a little bit different. And they have two other versions. This is a knockoff, basically it's just a statue that a friend Shane Pittman sent me. And you can see it's got the same color, like the robe and the helmet are the same color, like it should be. And also, a customizer named Kevin Watkins sent me this kit, and the helmet is pretty much the same color, pretty damn close to the cloth. So, even though these two don't have as much going on as this Hasbro one, because this Hasbro's got all this awesome armor and stuff under here, but the color on these two is a little more accurate because the helmet should match the cloth, but they're pretty different here. Like this is red, and this is sort of like a maroon a little bit, dark red, I don't know, it's just not the same color. I mean, it's not horrible, I mean, he still looks cool. But, seeing as how I like to sometimes customize that stuff, I will probably at some point replace this cloth with some cloth that matches this. Because it does bother me a little. So, he comes with his little weapon. I feel like I knew the name of this weapon, but I don't remember anymore. I don't even know how the hell they fight with this, because you don't get to see them fight with it in the movies. I know they have these guys in the comics a little bit more, but in the movies, they just stand there. The only thing these guys ever do is, other than stand there, is the Emperor dismisses them, tells them to leave, and they leave. And in the prequel trilogies, they're about to attack, and Yoda just slams them against the wall with the Force and knocks them out. So, you don't get to see these guys do a whole lot. So, I don't know how these weapons attack. Do they shoot, or they electrocute? Do you just beat them with just a club like a bat? I don't know. I'm sure I could find it on the internet, but I don't care enough to look it up. But here's where this thing's really cool, because this is much cooler than the original release. It is a 3.75 inch release that came out back in the 80s. It didn't have all this awesome armor and stuff on here. This looks pretty cool. Like, it's almost like I think he'd look pretty cool if he just had no robe on there. It would look pretty awesome. I really like that. It's got the maroon cloth, the maroon parts underneath, and then the more bright red armor. I really like the way that looks. That is awesome. Sucks, it's kind of hard to if you want to pose them like this, it's kind of hard to get that to wrap around and stay in a believable way. I'm not sure how to exactly do that. So I just kind of found a way to make this cloth stay back. If you slide it underneath of there a little bit, then you can kind of make it stay back and not cover up his armor. So that's one way to do that. Yeah, I really like that. That's pretty damn awesome. I mean, they could have just had it super plain under there and not had really much of anything, but they went all out and just sculpted an awesome outfit under there. I'm pretty impressed by it. Now, the one that this kit that I bought off of that Kevin Watkins, I used an extra Obi-Wan body. So I just kind of painted the arm, as you can see, to blend in. You're not really supposed to lift up the cloth, but yeah, it's just an extra Obi-Wan underneath of there. But yeah, I need to get some cloth like that, because that's a closer color. And it would even, yeah, it would match this pretty well. So here's that weapon. Kind of looks like a pool stick. A futuristic pool stick. Maybe that's what this is. He's like, you want to attack the Emperor? How about you play me in pool first? But yeah, that's cool. But then there's the helmet. Nice glossy look to the helmet. Got that little black slit in there. This just seems like a horrible, horrible helmet to wear if you're going to be a guard or any type of soldier. But who cares? It looks cool. It's memorable. I wouldn't want to have to wear the thing, but I'm glad they did in the movie because it's just awesome. And, you know, like I said, the robe I think is not the right color, but it's still a nice material. It wrinkles good. It's real thin, so it kind of is the right thickness, I think. Yeah, there's a little opening over here where you get that hand out like you usually see them. Got the fingers in that position to hold that little rod. But yeah, I love that armor. That's just so cool. Like, I almost want to buy it. Like, I want to have at least two to stick next to the Emperor. But I kind of want one just where you can display it with his armor showing. It looks so cool, man. But I guess we'll go over Articulation, because I'm not sure exactly what it can do. Actually, I'm going to do it on the other one, because I'm afraid the Articulation will mess up this cloth. I'm going to do it on him, because this is already messed up. The head could turn very, very slightly. It's not kind of expected. Doesn't look like it even really goes up and down. Then at the shoulder, pretty good articulation there. Then at the elbow, it's a hinge joint, and it can spin. Then at the wrist, there's a hinge joint here. And I noticed I had trouble getting this in the correct position. But then you had to adjust the wrist. Kind of like, you had to adjust the wrist to get into the right position. Oh, almost forgot. He comes with a little gun too. Little teeny tiny gun. Small as shit. But it can go into this little holster here. So that's cool. I guess this is the hand that's supposed to hold this. Yeah, it looks like it. It's kind of weird. That's cool. He has a little gun. Back to Articulation. You can spin there really nicely. Go back and forward just a little bit. And at the hips, got about that far. Kick out that far. You can spin right there. Double jointed knee. I can do a little weird tilt thing. And also, very good hinge joint. So Articulation is pretty good on this guy everywhere except for the head. The head doesn't have a whole lot. And this arm too it's not hindered at all by the cloth. So yeah, good articulation except at the head. But you kind of expect that with that weird helmet. Man, that is cool. It almost looks like it's two different figures. So there they are next to the 40th anniversary Darth Vader figure. They look pretty cool together. Man, that would have been a cool scene if there was like one where Darth Vader and a couple of these Royal Guards were helping him out fight. That'd be awesome. Him in all black and them in all red. It would just look really cool. And there they are next to a Stormtrooper. So you can see the differences in the armor. Which there's a lot of difference. And there they are next to a Snowtrooper. These guys just kind of remind me of each other in a way because of the just kind of the way the helmets are. And here they are next to a Tuscan Raider. I always think of these guys together because they got the big long robes and they got the sticks. It's almost like this is like the poor person warrior and this is the super rich person warrior. I always kind of want to see them fight. Just be kind of cool. Just two of them weird Star Wars characters that seems like they should have nothing to do with each other, but I'd like to see them fight each other. I just really want. Well, I'd really like to compare these two to the Emperor, but unfortunately, I took my Emperor, ripped his robe apart because I was going to make him a new robe that fit more like it's supposed to. I haven't got around to stitching that up, so the Emperor's robes are in pieces, so it's not really going to look right to put my Emperor next to them right now. So that kind of sucks. You don't really need to see him for this review, I guess, right? I hope. Well, I really, really like this figure. I think it is awesome. My only gripe is the helmet should be the same color as the robe or cloak, whatever you want to call that, cape. But other than that, I think this is a really awesome figure. I love the armor underneath here. It's really awesome. And I really like the way he looks when he's got the robe covering him like it does in the movie. Both really good. I like that he comes with his super pull stick. And he also comes with his little gun. Articulation's really nice, except for the head, but that's okay. It's understandable. And I don't know, I love these. I'm glad they made these Imperial Guards finally. Royal Guards. I love them. Well, this is Mr. Evilcheese. Thanks for watching and goodbye. So there he is getting ready to shoot some pool on some kind of weird golf pool table game, because that's what the Imperial Guard does, apparently, with their little pool sticks. Let's see what he's got. See if he can get that in the hole. Oh shit, he's awesome.
Oh, damn it, man. You see them other pictures there? Why don't you click on one of them to see the video? Or you could subscribe, Nate. Oh.